Welcome, guys. Big up yourself. You're back again. You don't know it's the real OG here. And as you can tell by the title, we're gonna do a little story time. All my people them will understand our struggle with the curfew. Here is my story with the curfew. So if you're interested to find out what I was doing on the road, how it catch me, and what I went through, just stay tuned. Alright, so I'm gonna try my best to remember all necessary parts of this story. Cool. During the time, it never funny. Never funny one bit, never funny none time. But now, couple months later, it could have gone bad way, but I can laugh about it now. Alright, so here in Jamaica, our first curfew was March, April. End of March into April. Right? So remember, say for us, we didn't know how much COVID was going to affect us and so forth. So I'm there planning up for a surprise for one of my friends. So I was in a different parish and she was in Kingston. So I say, alright, I go surprise her. She's working from home. She shouldn't be expecting anyone really. And only to see that we have a curfew. And the curfew would have started at 6 p.m. So in my head, I'm like, okay, it not take me long to leave from Mandeville to reach Kingston, for reach back on Mandeville. Because for persons who know the route, it shouldn't take that long. Alright, cool. Left on my bus from Mandeville to Kingston, reach 3 miles, and the place is already chaotic. Little bit nervous. Bear in mind, my friend still does not know that I'm anywhere near her. Cool. Reached 3 miles, got a taxi, had to charter a taxi, had to go and get balloons filled, and the last minute preparation. That time, everything had gone good. Alright, that is like 3:30. Yeah, for me, I think say it had gone good. 3:30. Finish now and just need to go down the road. One piece of traffic. When I say traffic, I mean it's a vehicle now move. Nothing. And I'm like, God, what me really think I'm do? Anyways, taxi spin around and we went through some different roads. Anybody who got through Kingston knows that when it's traffic time, you take every off route possible. Cool. Reach to her house, surprise her, leave everything that I needed to leave. Look on the clock, and what time do I see? 5 p.m. I see 5 p.m. I am to leave Kingston to head back to Mandeville. It's 5 o'clock. In my head, I'm like, alright. For the first in history, I'm like, okay, Jamaicans unruly bad. Must can get something still loading to reach Mandeville. Reach back to 3 miles and now got something from 3 miles go downtown. When we reach downtown, for all my years living and traveling from Kingston, is the cleanest and the emptiest me ever see bus park. So you see me, this a girl right there, so? Nervous. I started to fret. I'm like, okay, this is not going to end well. This don't look good. Not looking good at all for me. Not looking good at all for me at all. Anyway, me say, come Olivia, calm down. You can figure this out. If push come to shove, you have somewhere to go back to stay, but you have to reach back to Mandeville. So I was there and another person was there and they wanted something to reach Old Harbor. So, but the first thing we needed was something to go Spanish Town. So I said, alright, here in my head, if I can get something to Spanish Town, then I must can get something that is going Maypen or straight Mandeville. So I said, alright, let's see what can go on. By this time, it wasn't very long. I'm trying to remember. I know the curfew was 6 o'clock though. I know for sure. But so it was like 5, little after 5, I was downtown and a coaster came and said it was going Spanish Town. So we made the journey to Spanish Town. Now, this is part 2 now. Part 2, Spanish Town. Alright. So, I am in the bus heading to Spanish Town thinking all the things. I try keep calm, me nervous. My sister was keeping in touch with me. My father was keeping in touch with me. They didn't exactly know where I was. Well, my sister knew exactly where I was. And I'm like, I have to reach home. Reach Spanish Town, when I'm looking at the park now, I saw one bus. One minibus. Bear in mind, I don't know where the minibus are going. So the doctor of the bus wanted to give me attitude. I said, boss man, I want to find out where that one bus in the bus park is going. Can you just hold 2 seconds? That's all I ask you to do. Sorry about that, guys. So yes, so I'm in the bus heading to Spanish Town, thinking about, everything. Fast forward, still in the bus, saw one bus and I needed to get that bus. The doctor man now finally feels sorry for me and say, alright, I'm going to shout out to the driver man at the bus and find out where it is going. Him shout and say, yo, it a go a Maypen. Me say, quickest, me gone to the bus. Jumping at the bus legit needed like 2 people. Me say, thank you, Jesus, me catch the bus here. I arrived in Maypen 6:30. 6:30 after curfew. And when me tell you, say the place empty. Nervousness, stress, headache, everything take me. Everything. My sister called me. I know my phone was ringing and I didn't want to answer anybody, but I had to answer. So here's the next thing now. Follow the story. Somebody are Maypen now after curfew hours. This is the first curfew we had, where Jamaica did obviously take very seriously. Nobody ended up on the road. Alright, some taxis did come and stop, and one stop and say, yo, the farthest me I go a Porous, for persons who know the route, you have Clarendon, Maypen Clarendon, and then you would have got through Scott Pass, Porous, and then you go Mandeville. So I say, alright, that closer, that is much better than being in Maypen right now. So, jump in a vehicle there, reach a Porous now. This policeman take it up on his head now for say, what are you all doing on the road at this hour? I'm like, really, sir? Really? Anyways, they wait a little bit now, wait. This good Samaritan, he had dropped off some what we call him now, the persons who had permission to be on the road after curfew. Yeah, them the important people there. And he took us to Mandeville. And I was so happy to reach Mandeville. Bear in mind, curfew was 6 p.m. and I reached home about 8:30 p.m. the night. Trust me, it was crazy. Crazy. That was me versus Jamaica's curfew, part 1. Part 2, yes, curfew catch me another time. This was when Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Catherine were all, and I think Clarendon too? Yes. No, I think it was St. Catherine, Kingston, and St. Andrew. Those 3 parishes were under a 7 p.m. curfew while the rest of the island was under a 9 p.m. curfew. I went to St. Catherine to deal with business. And I was waiting on some, doing the business, and I said, alright, may I wait to get something done. Time ended up catching up on me, but not a lot. When I thought I had time, I actually really did, but some madness. Anytime you're traveling via public transportation, trust me, for the persons who have, you can relate, many things can go wrong. Got a vehicle, so now I'm leaving Old Harbour, St. Catherine, to go to Mapen, Clarendon. That was a okay stretch. There, as I said, their curfew was 7 o'clock. I reached Mapen 7 p.m. The difference with this curfew this time, man outside a jerk chicken, people are sell them goods, taxi man still out there look passenger, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. But I didn't really care about that. I really wanted to see if I could still get something from Mapen to Mandeville. Finally got something, and it was one piece of traffic because some I think a 40-footer had broken down somewhere on the stretch, and best believe it was crazy traffic. And we have to go around. There was one moment swaying at the taxi behind one police jeep, and we are got through, and me a hold on, and we are vibing at the bus in the taxi just to keep. But anyways, I was trapped in one curfew, so jump out of the 7 p.m. curfew. Time I catch up, me nearly end up in the 9 p.m. curfew in Manchester. Listen, being on the road during curfew time is nothing now, man. But that's my first story time. So yes, guys, that was my experience with the Jamaican curfew. Please don't get me wrong. I did not obviously go on the road just to get stuck in the curfew. I tried my best not to get stuck in it, but that's life, and you just have to being street smart can assist you in getting out of some tough situations, and also letting persons know that you're on the road can make things good too. But as I said, I can laugh about it now, but during the situation, no laughing matter at all. Thank you for joining in. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, share, and stay tuned for more content. Stay tuned. Budget stays, luxury stays, great food eats. Look out for that vlog though. Some restaurants that you can check out in Mandeville is another upcoming vlog, so stay tuned for that. You may know some, you may not, but stay tuned. Thank you.